I'm in a beautiful fishing town in northern Kyoto called Ine. You could totally do this as a day trip from Kyoto City, but we're going to be staying overnight so that we can really take our time with it. And just 30 minutes from here is a place that's considered one of the 3 most beautiful scenes in Japan. So we're going to check that out as well. Let's go. Ine is a town located on the Ine Bay, about 100 kilometers north of Kyoto City. Their house is built directly on the waterfront, with the first floor acting as a garage for boats and storage or residential space on the second floor. Ine is the only place in Japan you'll see these kind of houses. For this trip, we're spending a day in Ine, followed by a day at Amano Hashidate to experience the beauty of Kyoto by the sea. It's really peaceful in the morning. I love the sounds of the cicadas. It's got such like a countryside vibe. The water's so still.
昔のボートは木やったからな。ずっと外に置いとこうべにいかんかったよな。
Funaya were originally designed to lift fishermen's boats, which were made from wood, out of the water and protect them from insects and rot. But now boats are not made of wood anymore, so they can just let them in front of the house.
そういうことです。
It's so cool to think that like people could literally just fish from their like porch into the ocean.
この下にウニがあるってことは、よっぽどいい魚が集まってくる。
そうだね。これが八坂神社かな。行ってみようかな。Just over 200 funaya remain in the bay, many of which are still used by local fishermen. Others have been turned into guest houses and cafes.
いやー、飛び込みたいな。
わかる。わあ、すごい。わあ、すごい。
そこ降りようか。ここから。
うわ、無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理。めっちゃでかいクマ。But the best way to see the boathouses is from the water. You can hop on a sightseeing double-decker boat from the tour dock, or hop on a smaller one, a sea taxi, operated by the locals. We went with the big one this time.
あと5分。だから大人2名お願いします。
乗る？乗ろうか。おはようございます。Let's get a seat.
いたしました。稲湾巡り遊覧船かもめ5号出港でございます。約25分間の周遊船でございます。皆様、かもめの側から上から見る稲の大群をお楽しみください。
ここにこちら来てた。お、来た。来ました。
来た。ありよう。わあ。わあ。指取んなよ。わあ。同じやつが何回も来てる。He's just doing loops. Look at him. こんにちは。
無限ループ。
見て見て見て。
最高だって。
皆様、本日は稲湾巡り遊覧船かもめ5号にご乗船いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。まもなく桟橋に着岸でございます。桟橋着岸ありがとうございました。
楽しかったね。
いやー、よかったね。
That was so much fun. I love how like in between houses you can just see like a sliver of the ocean. It's so cool. So cool. Where do you want to go now?
カフェ探しに行こう。腹減った。
Alright, let's go find somewhere. So we got pink grapefruit soda, an iced coffee, and a gâteau au chocolat. Kanpai. Let's
完璧じゃん。
It's like the view makes it taste even better.
豆腐に来た。
That's what we were on this morning. Look how many birds there are on this one.
増えたな。
Oh,
観光客に合わせて取り組んでるすごいな、下まで見えるやん。海の。
it's so pretty. The different shades of blue in the ocean.
海が見えるもんな。
Umi.
海だから
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder how deep it is.
海。
あ、魚。あ、イカやん。
え？
イカ。
イカ。見えへんな。
There's a squid right there.
あ、ほんまや。しかも目合ってるやん。
That's crazy. I've never seen a squid in the wild. すごい。
立派な鳥居が。あ、これも八坂神社なんやな。
Can you see the crab? He's so cute. Don't touch me. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, he's gone. Ine has become quite popular over the past couple of years, and after experiencing it for ourselves, I would not recommend driving here. The streets are quite narrow, and we spent quite a bit of money on parking. We came by car this time so that we could get as much footage as possible, but it seems like it gets very busy here on the weekends. If you can, I would recommend coming on a weekday, and there's a bus that comes here, so bus might be easier than driving here. Taking the bus from Amano Hashidate is super easy, and the town itself is small enough to walk. Although there is a bike rental as well for those that want to explore a bit further out. Oh yeah, Wednesdays a lot of things seems to be closed in Ine, and on Thursdays a lot of things seem to be closed in Amano Hashidate. So just if you're planning a trip on a weekday.
メンテナンス大変やろな。
Yeah, the houses look like they're all made of like wood, which cannot be good with all the humidity and like the seawater.
何これ？何これ？
What is that?
絶対に触ったらあかんやつや。
It's like dancing.
ここで見学ができます。90年前の船屋見学。
200 yen.
200円。
It's like a ramp. So I guess the water doesn't come up to here. So maybe it doesn't fluctuate that much between high tide or low tide.
めちゃめちゃ海の匂いするね。
ねえ、すごいよねこれ。このフグ見て。すごいね。すごい。
開いてないな。海行ってる時はその服。
This place is so beautiful and people still very much live here, so just be careful. A lot of the times the space between the houses is actually private property. It can be hard to tell sometimes because there is not always fences, but just keep your eyes peeled for any do not enter signs, just so you make sure you're not accidentally trespassing. Oh, this way to the observatory. On a hill above Ine, you'll find a roadside station with an observation deck that is worth checking out for the views over the bay. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. So there's boathouses over here and over there. There are guest houses in Ine, but they are in high demand and we were unable to book one this time. Instead, we're staying in a hotel in Amano Hashidate, which is the town where you catch the bus to Ine from, and the area we will be exploring tomorrow. The area around the hotel also has many more dining options to choose from than in Ine. Ine. Hiroi ne?
冷蔵庫これ
Kana. Oh, we've got a safe and a fridge. This is such a nice room.
しゃれてんね
Oh, the mirror moves. That's cool. We stayed in a standard guest room with a king bed and a country view. I don't know if they have a sea view. Maybe all the rooms are country view. I don't know. Honestly, a great experience all round. The staff was super friendly and I was obsessed with this downstairs area. It was so pretty. They had a kitchenette and a coffee machine open for use 24/7. Kita. He's so cool. I own this place.
俺がイネのリーダーです
After checking in, we drove back to Ine because I wanted to see if we could catch a pretty sunset over the boathouses. There were fewer visitors around in the evening, but we could see people relaxing on the porches of guest houses. It's so peaceful in the evening. It's not too many people on a weekday, I guess. Now that it's cooled down a little bit, people are like sitting outside
けどあんま
on
地
the
元の人
porch.
おらんくない
I think that guy over there is,
出てる
yeah,
Oh,
he's just
no.
chilling, yeah.
あいい
There's a, I'm not going to film him, but there's a, I assume a local man in his house just sitting on a chair looking out over the water. It's really cute. I would totally do that if I lived here too.
暗くなったな、
お腹空いたね。食べに行く？
どう
Should we head back to somewhere close to our hotel?
そうですね時間が釣れるのか
The sky's going crazy. Whoa.
お落ちたな
That was a big one.
考えてどうやって起きるのか台風来たか
来たかな？
やっぱあれ天気予報当たるんやななんかその音つの段階では今のこの雲の軸で分かんないでこの可能性もあるし
来たな。
来た
レモンサワーあるかな？じゃあそう。
チューハイでも
これ？
はいどうぞ
あ、日本のじゃない。
はい、ごちそうさまでした。
Pretty smack bang average yakitori. Tasty, not overly expensive. They had an English menu. Yeah, just, you know, good all round. I just wish that they had like gloves. Oh my god. I just wish they had like gloves or something for the chicken wings because I can't eat those with chopsticks. That was so hard. That was a struggle. But yeah, good if you're in a pickle.
いけ、うおー、
すごい。
うわうわ、今の取れた。
はい、ありがとうございます。
待ってください。
自分の好きなやつってのは他何知ってるもんな。紅はるかしかないですよね。うお、すげえ甘そう。乾杯。これは俺だけ食べると思って乳製品しました。
This is lemon jelly.
チーズケーキな。
This is a cheesecake with with some kind of lemon jelly on top. This is another lemon cheesecake.
フロマージュやって。
So he got 2 lemon cheesecakes.
Yeah,
I don't know why he did that, but I guess he wanted to compare. That's okay. Each to their own.
スプーンもらうの忘れちまったぜ。
実は
ナイス。
スプーンもらいました。
ナイス。もらったのか向こうがオファーしてくれた。
あ、向こうも入れたんだよ。
あ
これと一緒に全部めっちゃ綺麗に袋の中に入れて。
じゃあナイス。
あそこのスタッフめっちゃいい。
舞鶴のスタッフいいよ。ああ。
美味しい。
どこの国だと。
どこの国？難しい。オーストラリアかな。
正解。
やっぱり。
分かった。
だからちょっとカンガルーの味がする。
すごいなこれ。春バージョン、桜、
綺麗。
冬バージョン。
おお。
あと多分夏と秋があるはずや。こちら夏バージョン取りに行きましょうか。
行きましょう。ございます。おお。Oh my goodness. There's no seatbelts here.
いいね。
わあ。Oh my goodness, the view.
おー、気持ちいいね。
はい。That was so fun.
わあ。動画で見るより実際に来てみると違うな。
100%. It's stunning. This is Amano Hashidate, a sandbar that runs across the whole of Miyazu Bay that translates to the bridge to heaven. It's ranked among the 3 most scenic places in Japan, and the views from up here at the Viewland are priceless.
いいですね。
いいね。Mata nozoki. Brilliant colors. The scent of distance is unclear. It will look flat without depth. The size changes. Stand with your back in the direction of Amano Hashidate view. Bend over and look at the view from between your legs. The scene looks like the sky. Oh, so it's supposed to look like a dragon. Ah.
Did you see dragon?
I don't know. Do you see it?
先あれ投げようか。川が投げ。ポトリーってポトリースロー。
Pottery throwing?
瓦系投げって。
From long ago, it has been believed that by successfully throwing a kawarage through the Chienoa, one's wish to avoid evil and calamity will be granted. Try your luck at kawarage nage to share in the blessings of wisdom and protection from disaster. Let's do it. Oh, it's clay. That's why it's called pottery throwing.
はい、じゃあまず第一の願いは。
I wish for whoever's watching will like and subscribe this video.
Like and subscribe please.
Please.
お願いします。で
Too many weak picks. All right. Okay.
Wait,
All right. No, I got it. I got this time.
入った。
No. This one's going in. Ready? Take two.
入った。
Nah.
Yeah?
It went under. It went under.
あ、そうなの。
Yeah.
分からへん。外れた。
Please still like and subscribe.
これはもうとりあえずもうみんなの健康。これ見てくれてる人もうちらも健康。
Okay, well now you have to get it in.
おい。
What?
入った。
That was amazing.
じゃあ2つ目の願い。とりあえず、じゃあ YouTube の登録者を今年中に10万人登録してください。はい、やった。
What the? Oh my god. What the hell?
3つ目、もうとりあえず早く戦争が終わってほしい。世界中の戦争終わってほしい。
そうだね。
入っ
What the? Oh my god.
よいしょ。
Well done. That was so impressive. Well, because Kay didn't teach me the technique for throwing, and he got all three, I'm going to try his technique now. Because I reckon I can do it.
何回買うねん。
I'm not addicted, I swear.
ゲームセンターちゃうぞ。
こうやな。
そう人差し指何やったっけ？マダーフィンガーじゃなくて、
This one?
そうそこ
Index finger.
そこを引っ掛けてシュルシュルシュルシュルってイメージな。
Alright.
頭の中でシュルシュルシュルシュルって言うねんで。
シュルシュルシュルシュル。
お願いします。おお入った。ギリギリだ。
Take two.
願いは
World peace.
外れたー。
World peace. We got to get this for world peace.
外れたー。粉砕したー。ラブンピースが。
It's a good place for kids.
あ、そうし。広いしな。
And there's so many different activities.
大きい声出せるしな。
And it's a nice view so adults can enjoy it too.
カフェもあるし。
Yeah. I'm really glad that there's like quite a bit of shade because the sun is really hot.
暑いね。
But it's nice in the shade. It's pleasant. You gonna grab something? That looks so good. Is that mango? It's like a fairy floss texture. So this is what a fancy kakiori tastes like.
美味しいよね。秒でなくなるな。
すごい! Wow! When it's sunny, the ocean is such a beautiful color of blue. Oh, it's raining over Ine probably right now.
うまい。
こんにちは。待っていいですか？
はい、もちろん。
お願いします。
ありがとうございます。
すごいすごいすごい。That was fun.
ああ、結構楽しいんだな。
楽しかったね。
うん。ちょっとなんかめっちゃ曇り空が。
うん、天気変わったな。
じゃあ今から下に降りて天橋立をエクスプローラーしましょうか。
Let's do it. はい。おお。すげえ。すごいね。
オーサム。
For those interested in visiting Ine and Amano Hashidate, it's not too complicated to get to from Kyoto Station. There's a few ways to get here, but the most straightforward would be the JR Hashidate train line to Amano Hashidate station, and then to Ine you just hop on a bus from right here at the station. It takes about 2 to 3 hours to get here from Kyoto by public transport, but as soon as you get off Amano Hashidate station, right across the road is the cruise ship as well as the ropeway that takes you up to the viewland. There's actually something called a JR Kansai Wide Area Pass, which lasts for 5 days, and you can get like an extension package thing that includes a trip to Ine and Amano Hashidate, which I think costs about 14,000 yen, which, I mean, considering the fact that a return ticket all the way to Ine costs about 10,000 yen by public transport, definitely would be worth considering, especially if you're going to be exploring the rest of Kansai before or after your Ine Amano Hashidate trip. I'll put a map on the screen of the area covered by the pass. It's not all trains, it's just the JR, so Japan Railways network, which, I mean, that train line can get you everywhere you need to go in the Kansai region. You just need to be aware that there are other companies, so you don't actually hop on one that's not covered. Yeah, that includes the Shinkansen as well as the express train that takes you to Kansai International Airport. So yeah, and I'll chuck a link down below for anyone interested so you can look into the details yourself and see if it suits you. But I don't have a discount for this one. This is not sponsored. This is just, you know, information if you'd like to know. お腹空いた？
ああ、腹減った。とりあえず千音寺の前にいろいろお店があるから
Okay.
見に行ってみましょう。
Let's head there.
この雰囲気。
あ、ここチャリ借りれるね。
ああ、そこです。
The sandbar itself is covered in pine trees, and what I really wanted to do was to rent a bike and cycle along it, and then have lunch somewhere along the beach.
Oh, the sky's so blue.
Bikes can be rented for 2 hours for about 500 yen on either side of the sandbar, but we just went for the one closest to the station. It's really, really pleasant here along the sandbar because there's a really pleasant breeze coming through. It's only about 20 meters wide, so the breeze is coming through. It looks like it's a bloody beach. So we're gonna have a crab bento for lunch here. Just across the station there is a crab meat bento shop, and they prepare it all fresh, not frozen. This area is famous for its crabs, so we wanted to try the crab bento.
やっとこう天橋立に来てそれっぽいものを食べるね。
そう
これカニ飯とカニ寿司違いわかる？
Kani sushi is with the sushi rice and the crab meat, and then kani meshi is normal rice.
ノーマルライスを作るのに、水じゃなくてカニの出汁で炊いた米。
I liked that once we ordered what bento we wanted, then he started preparing it, so it's like super
い
fresh.
ただきます。
寿司飯って感じ。
カニはどうですか？
カニは柔らかい。
おう
I think I've only eaten crab like twice. This is my third time maybe in my life. So I'm probably not a good judge of what good crab is. It's very, very different from like the crab sticks that you have in like Melbourne, in the sushi in Melbourne. I want to try this one. Dashi, curry,
聞いてる？
ginger.
わかりますか？
This kombu is delicious.
昆布。カニ飯の方が好き。
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's too unfamiliar to me to be able to like judge whether I like it or not yet. But I can appreciate that it's very different to like the like artificial crab meat.
これが本当のカニ。
I want to jump in the water so bad.
すごいなこれ。喉が渇きすぎた町。
すごいね。
水くれ。
The sandbar is about 3 kilometers long, and there's only one point where it gives way to allow water to flow from the ocean into the bay. This little red bridge is all that connects the sandbar with land. So how did these big ships get inside? The original hand-operated bridge was motorized in March 1960, and turns to allow the ship to pass through, earning it the nickname Kaisenkyo or turning bridge. So what happens is that when big boats like that one are coming through, this part of the bridge turns to allow the boat to go through, but it doesn't happen very often during the day and it's not on a schedule, so it's pretty random. You don't know when the bridge is actually going to turn. I think they said Sundays it happens quite a lot, but on weekdays / when the weather is a little bit cloudy and there's maybe not that many tourists here, then it's less likely to open. You're most likely just going to have these little boats that go under the bridge.
いやここで天橋立で知恵の餅を食べたいんだよ。
知恵の餅? What's that?
知恵がつく餅と言われている。
So what you eat it and you become smarter?
スマーター、インテリジェンス、more intelligence people なの。
You become more intelligent?
そう。
Ah.
ぜひとも食べさせていただいて。
Okay. Let's go try it.
知恵をくれ。3色のやつはくるみとごまとあんこかな。はい。すいません、お待たせしました。
ありがとうございます。
知恵がないもんから食べよう。
あ、どうぞ。This is walnuts. いただきます。
それは一緒や。あ、もしかして今インテリジェンス下がってる。あ、めっちゃ賢いこと言いそう。めっちゃ頭がいいこと言いそう。
へこい。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございました。
柔らかい、甘くて冷たい抹茶。美味しい。
おいしい。ブラックセダン。
Black Sun looks good. 24 plus 24.
48.
おお、効いてる。48 plus 48.
96.
It's 92.
96.
Oh, it's working.
さらにあんこもいっちゃうよ。
And with this, you'll be able to speak Serbian.
ダメパレ。
でこれが千代寺寺。
千代寺、そうだね。
Chionji Temple is a place many visitors come to pray for wisdom and academic success. おみくじしようか。
これやろ、おみくじって。
今日小吉しか取れん気がする。
弱気なんなん。
These fan-shaped fortunes or omikuji can be bought here. いけ。
うめえな。決めた。中吉。
Oh, not bad, not bad. All right, your turn. 吉。
マジかよ。
After you've received your omikuji, many people hang them on the trees on the temple grounds for expanding fortune. いいね、ここにしよう。結構むずいこれ。
痛い。はい。
Beautiful.
銀パ銀パ。
Look at this painting. It's so nice. We are currently in a sushi conveyor belt restaurant called Kimpa Gimpa. Isn't that the cutest name?
銀パ銀パ。ゴールドパ、シルバーパ。
So you can choose by item or by price.
Oh.
Green tea.
あ。
Thank you.
イカはちょっと塩で。
塩？お、来た。Oh, so much sushi.
大トロ、中トロ、赤身、ビンチョウマグロ、ネギマグロ。これは日替わりや。Today's special。ツナ、タイ、エビ、ハマチ、サーモン、チュナ、中トロ。
And what's this?
これはスクイッド天ぷら。
Squid tempura. Yum. That looks so good.
でもこれシャリハーフやからこの形や。
itadakimasu. The piece of sashimi is huge.
まあシャリがハーフやから余計大きく感じる。
Oh, but it's still quite big. Oishii.
天ぷらは
The squid's like a little bit crunchy and really fresh.
オープン。
That looks delicious. Oishii. Miso
だし感じる？貝のだし。
貝の出汁かどうかわかんないけど、まあ美味しい。
いや貝類好きになってくれて嬉しい。
いや、これ今のところこれだけだ。
次はハマグリかね。
ハマグリ。Is that your favorite one? It's so pretty.
ツナとタクワ。綺麗ね。ピンクと黄色が。これ間違いない。If you like to visit Ine and Amano Hashidate, you can book a tour through Klook. You can use the code SENINJAPAN to get a cheeky little discount. Links are in the description below. You can also book the JR Kansai-wide pass through Klook, but the discount does not cover it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. More subscribers means I can take Sunny on more adventures around Japan like this one. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Luffy. Luffy.